Red Poppy moved his family from the Metro Phoenix area rodeo and later to an isolated ranch in the mountains of Southern Idaho. His life is like a fairy tale, and you will know all about it. Watch until the end to find out his monthly income and net worth. Let's get started. Lifestyle. Red Poppy started his YouTube in 2016 and posted his first video on March 12, 2016, titled "The First Time We Saw Our Land." The content in his channel is about land clearing, construction, and lifestyle on a ranch and off the power grind. His YouTube channel has 353,000 subscribers and more than 84 million views. Mr. Red Poppy Ranch, whose real name is Heath, always dreamed of living in the countryside, away from the hustle and bustle of the city. In 2015, he made the bold decision to take his family, his wife and 5 children, and move 800 miles in search of that dream. He moved to a rental house in Rodeo and started to look for a farm in the Idaho mountains. He finally settled on a 42-acre piece of land which had never been lived on and was covered in a forest of invasive maple and shrubs. The land was in the most remote area and could only be accessed through dirt roads that would sometimes be impassable, especially during the rainy seasons. It was also far away from the power grid. After settling on their piece of land, Red Poppy immediately began to clear the land and plan on building a family house. Red Poppy's YouTube channel is an entire journey of how he acquired the land, removed it, and built on it. Heath seems to have been made for such a life. He's a man who can do absolutely everything. Red Poppy designed his family home and built it from scratch. Although he would get a little help with a few things, he did all the work alone. In the age of specialization, it's difficult to find a person who can build a family house and do everything, including wiring, setting up solar panels, and making the sewer system, all of which pass the required inspection. Red Poppy is a workaholic who has unwavering focus and determination. Clearing the land and building structures on it was hard work, and Heath did it for 14 hours daily. His love for such a life is evident in his countless projects and plans. He loves country life because he likes less congestion, loves a clean environment, and believes that the countryside is much safer and that the public schools are better here. Raised by school teachers and marrying a school teacher's daughter, he likes his children to attend public school. Biography. Red Poppy was born on June 7, 1975 and is 47. His mother and father were school teachers and lived in Arizona. His father grew up on a ranch before moving to the city. It is possible that Red Poppy drew his inspiration for living on a farm from the early life of his dad. His grandfather's ranch is about 40 miles from where he bought his, but the community there is a bit big, which is discouraging. He wanted to live in a tiny community. Red Poppy is married to Cider, and together they have 5 children. The children love it in the countryside, which can be attributed to Red Poppy's efforts to convince them that life is better there than in the city. They have 2 dogs and reared animals such as goats, poultry, and horses. Interacting with the animals seems to be a great source of joy for the family. He has few friends, most help him as he builds structures on the ranch. He worked as a plumber before quitting and starting his own plumbing company. Although he loved his job and it was well-paying, he saw it as an impediment to living his dream. Starting his own company enabled him to have free time and to be able to live away from the city. Therefore, he earns from his business and his YouTube channel. Net worth. Red Poppy has many subscribers and a lot of views. He therefore earns significantly from his channel. Red Poppy makes $1,765 per month, which translates to $211,800 annually. He has a net worth of $635,400.